All right, so today we got Rocky for our PM class today. And so him being a young puppy, it's really difficult for him to focus. As of right now, he's looking for points of egress. So we check the back door and we're gonna walk over to the front door. But first, let me turn on some motion tracking with the camera so you can see what I see in real time. Again, we have jumping and manners issues, but he's a puppy again. Those are all easy things to fix. All right, now that we're tracking, I'm going to go take him. So this is going to be the egress point that takes us to the main atrium. And as soon as we start getting within view, he starts to get really excited and tries to bolt straight for the exit. So here's the exit, goes right up to it. This is where his happy ground is. Trying to pull him away from there, but again, he shows interest. I do have a baited food hand. So with him, the 3Ds are very important. So that's going to be distractions, duration, and distance. So working on him with his loose lead walking, it's kind of hit or miss right now here too, because he is a puppy and he still wants to do what he wants to do. So we're going to bring him into a lure and he's going to follow my hand. He does have a pretty good nibbling, so he does go for my hand when he can. But again, we see he bolts right back to the door, direct him back where he needs to go, looking to hoover any leftover prizes, which he may have not collected on the initials. So we're going to take him back into a lure. Here, right now, I'm not going to pay him as much, just slide him a kibble or two, see how he does. And then we're going to hit the weave cones again, and we lose his attention. He was the one that pulled away from the food lure. Show it to him again. He'll come up to it. Even just keeping it at this pace, there's still food in my hand. He decides whatever's going on over there is more important than listen to the handler, which can be seen commonly in a lot of puppies, especially young breed dogs here too. Given his age, he could be going through a lot also mentally here too, where you can see in some animals that they develop a fear or a sensitivity. So all corrections are doing to him are very light here too as well. I have him on a slip lead variant that works better with a leather lead just because he does like to pull. And again, pulling on a normal slip lead gives him the reward of being able to drag the handler. This, he can't drag me as much because I can bind down on the leather much easier. So, but he does like to do an SIT, and we'll pay him for that. We'll start to walk again, baited hand. He starts looking everywhere else. He decides to follow my hand. Now we're going to go see something a little more interesting like this table. And now he shows more interest on what's on the table than what's in my hand. But again, that's a young puppy, and that's one of the things we're going to work with while you have him at home. You can buy a bait bag, but if you have a fanny pack, put a Ziploc bag in that. And then again, I'm working him on everything on my left. So you'll just be able to reach into the fanny pack like it's here, bring it out across, show him the food, let him know he's going to get paid for good reactions. But again,